Hello everybody and welcome back to Skybees, and in this episode we set up automation for storage parts, 1K storage parts using Xnet, and wow, this thing makes 1,000 or 2 every few minutes, so this thing makes quite a lot of storage parts, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be upgrading our production of storage parts, because I've gone ahead and created all of the patterns that we're going to need to craft us up to the second last one before the infinite storage part, which is the 1048 million storage part. So if we have a look in here at that part, so if we look up part, go to this guy, and we try to craft one, you can see we're still missing 41,000 1K storage parts. We're missing 61,000 basic processors. And we're missing 16 withering processors, which I can craft a stack by hand if I wanted to. Like, withering processors, let's see. Here they are. That's made just like that. Raw wither processors. Boom. Oh, we're out of binding. Never mind then. Let's craft up a bit. Raw wither processors. Juggle that in. There's a couple stacks. And just throw that in there and off it goes. Right, so that's all the wither processors done. The other thing is to make our storage disk. Let's have a look here at disk. So infinite storage part. You can see we're going to need like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 15, 20, 1048 million storage parts. So for that, if we look up part and do 10 of these guys, or 20, we're going to need 500,000 improved processors, 1.5 million basic processors, 1.1 million 1K storage parts, 300 of these guys, 200,000 of these guys, and we're still missing like 200,000 quartz enriched iron. So that might be another thing I might need to get my bees up and doing, is producing more quartz enriched iron. So I think we might work on that. But in the meantime, there's no reason why we can't set up 1K storage parts to be processed out even more. And I've also gone ahead and done this. If I go up here and show you with the animals, with the sheep, since I really need sheep, I've gone ahead. Wait, how did the sheep die? Huh? Did the sheep die? I feel like that was not supposed to happen. I don't know how a sheep died. But in here, there's an animal rancher. I know, ignore the milk. I put a way too big of a range upgrade in here, and it's out of absorbing the cows. But what happens is when a sheep eats the grass, and oh god, well, it's actually nearly gotten rid of all the grass. For instance, that guy, rancher harvests the wool off him and then puts it into the storage system. So I have this breeder right now with full of wheat, and that's breeding all the animals whenever they're ready. So as soon as the animals regrow, or all grow up, they will breed more, and I want this place packed with animals. You know what, I can actually get rid of this guy, because for some reason, the feeding trough doesn't necessarily work with all the other mobs. It doesn't work with chickens, it doesn't work with the pigs, it only seems to work with the cows. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to leave this guy run, because this seems to be working, and let this place fill up with animals. Technically, I could use my mob duplicator, because right now I have made myself a mob crusher. And this guy's filling up with essence. And at the moment, he's got 5K buckets in there. And I've turned on that blaze spawner, which is spawning hundreds of blazes. And this guy's trying to keep up killing it. So he's filling up like a lot of essence. And we could technically duplicate all the sheep over here if we wanted to. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. So let's get to work on doing this. We're going to be setting up all of the dissolution chambers downstairs over on this wall. I would like to do it here, but I have that sieving system there, so I'm not going to touch that because it's working. But we're going to need ourselves a controller from Xnet, so we're going to need a few redstone repeaters. Let's actually make a stack or two of these comparators and repeaters, since I seem to need them all the time. So here's one controller, and that's going to work everything. Blue cable, get a 64 of that, and a blue connector. We're out of blue cable. No problem, just making up some more blue dye using our RGB honeycomb. And a couple blue connectors. There we go. So dissolution chambers, we have to make some of them. So dissolution. How many of these in total are we going to make? How many can we make? 23. You know what? That might even work. So I'm going to set these all up like this. And we're going to run them back down. And then we're going to stick them here. I want as many of these things as I can get my hands on. If I put another 2 there, gap, and then, yeah. So it'll all fit evenly. I just need to make a few more. What are we out of to make a few more? Diamond gears. Okay, so just grab myself a few stacks of diamonds and chuck it in the press. Diamonds go in, and diamond gears come out. Yep. And just leave that run. So for Xnet, let's see. Maybe we should put... Yeah, we can put the controller right here. I'm not too worried about that. We can put a torch on top. Let's grab ourselves a point. And we'll put the point underneath it here. So point will go there. Network, sky power, done. And we'll also break this block here, because then we can run the connector down, and this will connect into the power. And then we'll run another connector to here. All right. We'll have to name every one of these, but I don't think we actually necessarily need to. This is just to provide items and power. Since we can't run power cables along the back, we'll be able to run power like this. And we can connect the cables underneath just to keep everything clean. So since there's going to be a row of connectors along here, and then we're going to have another set of dissolution chambers here, and we're going to have connectors along here. All right, so blue cable, that's going to run and connect everything underneath. So blue cable along here, there we go, that's everything connected up. And if I wanted to hide the holes in the ground, I can use facades and match them with the ground and hide the holes. So I'm not too worried about that. That's the one nice thing about Xnet. But all we have to do now is grab ourselves our tank. So if we grab ourselves a dimensional tank and put the tank... where do we actually want to put this tank? I guess we'll put it up top. But let me just change it to frequency number 2, because that's what honey is. There we go. And we're going to break this now. And I'm going to stick it up here. So that's connected there now. And I'm just going to rename... Actually, I don't need to rename it since it should show up in here. There we go. So let's make one channel. And this is going to be Xnet item. I think that's the right one, isn't it? Xnet item? Yes. All right. We're going to have another channel called Xnet Energy. And another channel called Xnet Fluid. There we go. So what's going to happen is... So this tank... There's no items or anything. We're going to say fluid create. And this is going to extract fluids. And it's going to extract out maximum it can do. So 200... Number of ticks for each operation. Oh, the minimum. So 1 second. And the rate. So extraction rate max. So we'll do the maximum. So 1000. And keeping this amount. Keep this amount of fluid in tank. We'll say 1000 too. So what should happen is this should extract honey out and start filling all of these guys. Correct? Maybe I haven't set it up correctly yet. Okay, so fluid input. Input is the right, which is the west. Why does he look like he's extracting? Is he actually filling any of these guys? He seems to be extracting, but I don't know where he's going. Huh? Okay, I have no idea. Let's say for all of these guys, we're just going to say insert everything. So just check mark all of these guys. All right, last one. There we go. Now, any of these guys getting honey? Yes, they are. Are they only getting a maximum of 1,000? Okay, some of them are getting 5,000. Some of them haven't gotten honey yet. Okay, so is this like, if I set this to 0, is that just going to like unlock everything? Like, would that give out maximum flow? I don't know. But anyway, so what we need to do now is, where's the point? I'm not seeing the point show up here. You are a connector connected to the point, but you're not showing as a connection. Maybe it doesn't connect to the point and I have to connect it off of a cable. Okay, let me just grab a universal cable. Oh, well, there goes them. point, universal cable. Okay, that connects, and I can put my point there. Right, that works. And does it show up in the controller now? Yes, it does. So, channel 2 was power, correct? Can't actually remember. I think it was. So, power, create. We're going to extract power. And for all of these guys, we're going to insert power. Last one. There we go. So, all these guys got power? Yes, they do. And they're nearly full with fluid, which is exactly what we want. Let's get rid of this hole so I don't accidentally fall through it for the time being. Right, so we should be able to make our rest of our dissolution chambers right now. How many are we going to be able to make? So how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 in total right now. So let's just make 7. There we go. And then we're going to need another total of 6. So we're going to need a total of 13. So hook these ones up now. There we go. And now I have to connect these guys up now in here. So create, and just create. And I think this is the last one. Right. So these guys are going to start filling with honey now and getting power. All right, great. So everything should be theoretically connected now. The only thing I need to do now is grab a chest. Actually, should I grab a chest or should I use like drawers? I think drawers might be the best option. So these guys don't have any special things in them. So if I just get 3 drawers, make sure there's nothing, no upgrades or anything. Actually, I don't want any upgrades in these guys, because then it would just really break the system. So these guys, no storage upgrades. Now I'm going to break these, and I'm going to run these across the front here. Actually, would the front be the best option, or should I run it up the way? Because I have to now export from the system into these storage drawers to be able to extract out the items. Let's grab ourselves some exporters first, anyway. Maybe I should move this controller underground, or just maybe it's okay leaving it there. It's hard to tell what to do. You know what? We're just going to run it across the top here. Okay? We're going to disconnect this guy here, if I can. So disconnect you on all sides so far. So what direction is this? This is the east and the west. So east and west, you stay connected. Make sure that these guys are still set up. Yes, they are. And then what we're going to do is grab our connector, break this torch, and we're going to connect it underneath like this. Now we're going to say, what direction is this? This is the south. So we're just going to get rid of everything except for up. And this guy, get rid of the down and keep up. So now this should be connected to the system. All I have to do now is grab the exporters, put them on top, grab some cable. And since I built this directly underneath the storage system, I should be able to just grab a cable from like here. You know what? I'm actually going to move this tank. It's kind of in the way, and I want the cable just coming straight down. So I'll move the pipe or the tank maybe to... Maybe I can just put it where this controller is, and then put the controller underground, or put the controller up top maybe. We'll figure it out. But I run this cable up like so, and we'll just cover in the floor, and just put a torch back down. And this tank, you know, but we'll see if we can put it underground. Let's put the tank right here. There we go. So tank, fluid, extract. And it's going to extract everything. Whew. Hopefully this is still connected correctly. So these guys now, so items we create, we're going to extract out of these drawers, okay? There's not going to be any insert. Then we're going to create an input for everything here. And there we go. So everything has got an input. And now I just realized we need to make another channel. Number 4, create. And what this is going to do is we're going to now look up our parts. Probably should start getting to work on grabbing out all the ingredients now. So redstone. Maybe I shouldn't actually put everything in here just yet. Maybe I need to set up all the crafting recipes in here first. Okay, to do that, I need redstone, quartz enriched iron, and what was the other part? Improved processors. Okay. But what first I'm going to do is in here, down to these, where is it? What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I need a dim chest. If we look up dim, okay, and what we're going to do is connect him on the front right here. What we're going to do is set this to frequency 100, change, open the controller, and inside here we should find our dim chest. Where is the dim chest? It's a hidden connection. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the direction this is going to connect to. So up and north is the connection we're going to use. All right. So in here now, we have our dim chest at the top. So first off, items input. We're going to say create. And we're going to whitelist. Oh, that's blacklist. Whitelist only 1K storage parts to be input into it. Okay. So when the system extracts, maybe I should do it on the other channel. Hang on, let me delete this channel. Oh, I didn't actually mean to delete the channel. I meant to... okay, I'm going to have to reset this up. My mistake. Items, create... Yikes. Okay, that was my bad. I have to reset this up. But I'll set up a second. What I want to say is, on the extract channel that we're going to be extracting everything else out of, so if we create and say extract, this is going to extract out these guys only. And then on channel 4, create, we're going to insert 1K storage parts only. So things that get crafted in these guys will only get, or only output storage parts, meaning all these extra items won't get recycled back into the system. So I'm going to spend the next half an hour setting up all the crafting recipes in here, creating all the speed upgrades, and then we'll test to see how fast we're generating up these 1K storage parts. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have gotten to the point where I have all the recipes put in and all the honey and everything routed in the correct direction. Problem though, you might have noticed there's not that much honey being inputted into these things. So I might be doing the honey a different way, because I done this to see if this would help. I hooked up 7 honey tanks in total to see if they would extract out enough. So there should be a total of 7 buckets of honey being extracted out every second. But even still, I don't believe that's even enough. So what I might have to do is take one of those tanks and just get a mechanical pipe and like put the tank there, mechanical pipe, and then just connect them all to the front and do it that way. I don't know. But what I've done over here is I've just set up a quick automated system kind of to generate up a ton of... Oh, what are we out of? Oh, diamond gears. Are we out of gears already? Yeah, gears are something that we're kind of slow on. But I've been making a few stacks at a time here, and I think it's about time we stop crafting more of these, because I nearly have them all maxed out with efficiency upgrades. I think I need to put efficiency upgrade in this guy, and then just work my way up. I've only done the first 2 rows there. So you get an efficiency upgrade, and I just need to keep doing this until they all have one. But they've all got speed upgrades now, and if we have a look at our parts now, we have 13k. I mean, we've made 3k since we started, because I think we had 10k before we started the system. So, yeah, I have these guys just pumping out stacks of ores at a time. Oh, wait, actually, that's another thing I was doing. Over here, I think there might have been a bit of an issue, and that's why I haven't been getting all the resources that I should have. It turns out I forgot to put stack upgrades into the importer on this chest. So I came over here to grab the silicon B or find the quartz enriched B, because I'm making a duplicate of them to put in there for more, double the resource production. But it turns out all the quartz enriched iron that these guys were making wasn't just going into the system. It was just stuck in that chest. So I don't even think I needed a thing anyway. Oh god, look how many quartz enriched Bs I've made. I've got an apiary breeder right here. Okay, that's way too many quartz-enriched bees. And the best thing about using this apiary breeder is you can just grow bee full adult size instantly. So using the breeder is probably the best option if you're going to be making a lot of bees, but it takes a while to get it because you need a full apiary to do that. So I need to sleep. This rain is annoying me. So yeah, let's go back over here and grab a few more efficiency upgrades and finish installing them all into these guys, and then we'll test out pumping the honey in using pipes instead. Alright, maxed out with efficiency upgrades. I need to stop this guy up here now from making any more. You're done. Right, there we go. So that's all the efficiency upgrades we need, and any extra that we made we'll probably use in other machines later on if we need to. Let's break this chest too. And there we go. So, pipe. Let's see what we can do here. So, ultimate mechanical pipe. I need to make a lot more of that. So, a couple stacks. Upgrade it all. There we go. Plenty of pipe. So, if we come down here, I'm going to have to move these guys forward. But for the time being, if we just hook these up like this. Disconnect you on the west. Yeah, I don't need any connections on these guys. Just up. Link it like this. And then we'll link it underground. Disconnect these guys. So we just want down. And do the same here. So down. There we go. You. Oh, wait, no. I wanted you on the south. Is this, oh, it's north, is it? Yeah, okay, never mind. North side, I didn't mean to knock you off. You were the one I wanted to knock off. So down only. There we go. So let's say you extract out of this pipe and you extract out of here. If we grab ourselves our configurator, just set this guy up to extract. Yeah, there we go. I don't even think these pipes are able to keep up with all the honey that we're exporting out now. But it seems to be filling them up a lot. Let's go over and check our honey tank over here. Because there's only one centrifuge using bottles at the moment. And if you look in here, yeah, he's using a small cable. There's like 900k buckets in there. So let's remove this pipe and upgrade it. So let's use this pipe instead to help with the extract. Oh yeah, that definitely works a lot better. I mean, compared from 500, no, that's the capacity, 6 buckets compared from 1 bucket. So, or 64 buckets, not 6 buckets. So we should be extracting out enough honey now. Why aren't you connected? Maybe I should run this around like this, just to make sure. Yeah, that actually looks kind of cool. The only thing I need to do now is move these things forward. So let's do that. So break these. Now we'll stick them on top of here. So redstone, quartz enriched, and then improved processors. We'll use our exporter on top and then just reset all these guys. So you get quartz, you get redstone, and you get improved. Give them back their speed and stack upgrades. Okay, now I just need cable. And I should be able to reach these guys now. Yep, and I can just run this down and connect it there. Now, in terms of connecting out of the system or out of the redstone ports, or the Xnet cable ports, how am I going to do that now? Because they're routed a lot differently. Let's see here. I can get one underneath and one underneath there. And if I just say up only, like this. Okay. And then on the back of this one, I can say extract. If I can get in here somehow. You extract, disable all sides except for the north. Yes. Oh god, I'm stuck in here. There we go. So these two need to get connected now. So if we look up blue network cable, I should be able to remove this torch and connect it like this. Wait, is that going to connect correctly? Maybe I'll route it underground. Can I route it under here? Doesn't matter if the cable goes through the ground. I can use facades to fix everything. So I'll just connect it like this. Damn, holding shift really like blinds me when I'm holding the cable. Yeah, I can cover in all these holes with facades. All right, so go back to here now, and we need to fix these drawers. So item is going to extract, and make sure it's set to stack, because it extracts everything out the fastest. And set you to stack then too. So this should still be extracting out all the items that we need, correct? It seems to be, and all the honey is definitely keeping up, and these pipes are definitely going to keep everything full. You know what, we'll leave these guys connected just in case. It's a good buffer to make sure everything's always got honey. And that's pretty much it. So let me just go to Xnet. And let's grab some of these facades just to fill in the floor here, because I don't want to be having these holes the whole time. So set that. So now we just put down these blocks like so. And it fills in all of the holes. Oh yeah, these guys. Disable everything except for west and east. There we go. And then we can put facade on you there. And put one right here. And that's all the holes covered in. I know we can't do that with pipes, but that's whatever. I could probably even remove them and put another pipe up there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Grab myself another dimensional tank. Go up here, put it there, and just set this to frequency 2. Change. Now grab ourselves our configurator, and then we'll just set this guy up to extract. There we go. And then we set this to wrench, and we'll just remove these pipes here. There we go. Now let's put this stuff away, and just grab some planks, just to fill in the hole in the floor. There we go. That's the entire system set up that's automatically crafting us mechanical parts, and we've made another 2.6k since I started back there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All we have to do is let this craft about 1 million of them, and we should be good to go and craft ourselves our infinite storage part. Damn, that's gonna take a while. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.